out JA. Until then, I'm Joy Kelly with studio engineer Joel Samuels. Walk good. A production of the Jamaica Information Service, the voice of Jamaica.
Nationwide 90 FM, continuing the tradition of fair, fearless, and factual reporting. You're listening to Nationwide 90 FM. The time is
5 minutes after 9.
You're inside the Consumer Hour with Nora Gay Banta.
Good morning to you. It is Wednesday. It's Wednesday, July 9, 2025. We are alive and well, and for that we give God thanks. Good morning to you. If you're listening on the 90 FM band, 90.3, 90.5, 90.7, and 90.9 on your FM dial, we appreciate your company there. If you are listening and watching on our YouTube channel, good morning to you. The channel is Nationwide 90 FM Live 2. That's Nationwide 90 FM LIVE with the number 2 beside that. So go on over there and subscribe and click the notification bell and all of that jazz. Want to say good morning to those in the YouTube chat. Rupert Wilson is first in the chat this morning. Good morning to you, Rupert Wilson. Marvelous Marvin, good morning to you as well. Merlene Russell, Tevin Johnson, Ryder 40, good morning to you. Marigold, Monica Callum, good morning. Ines Campbell Murray, Roger Smart, top of the morning to all of you. Cheyenne Atkinson, Everton D, Sasha Holiday, Merlene Henry, Hugh Donaldson, Alicia Williams, good morning to you. Thank you so much for joining us on the YouTube platform. If you're listening from our mobile app, which is available for free on the Google Play and the Apple App Store, top of the morning to you as well. And those on our website, the Listen Now option there, good morning. Thank you for making it Nationwide 90 FM. This morning inside the Consumer Hour, we will be taking your calls. So it's another morning where you have the opportunity to air your consumer-related matters. We have the phone lines open for you. So if you have any issues, consumer-related issues, give us a call. We would love to hear the issue and see how best we can assist you. If we can, if it's an issue that needs some more of your attention, then I would suggest that to you. And if there is anything else that I think you could do to reach out to those responsible for assisting you, definitely lead you in that direction. And if I think you've exhausted all your options and we can put you on to those who should have been helping you in the first place, or may be able to help you with the issue as it is now, then we will do that as well. If you called about an issue before and it has been resolved, we really appreciate those calls. I don't remember who I was talking to some time ago, and they were saying that some of these issues, when they are transferred to the authority, whoever is responsible, and they are resolved, you don't hear that part of the story. So if you called about an issue and it has been fixed now, then we appreciate the updates in that regard. And if the issue has not been resolved, then we would love to nudge those who we've probably reached out to already, or see how best we can maybe put you on to someone else or lead you into another direction that could help you to solve the problem. All right, so we're going to jump to the phone line just to remind you of the numbers. It's 876-630-9371, and that goes up to 4. And then there's 618-8255. Did you say Dalton? Carlton. Good morning, Carlton.
A very pleasant good morning to you, Miss Norigi. How are you?
I am doing good, Carlton. How are you?
I'm not so good this morning. I mean, physically I'm all right, but I am being frustrated by one of our telecommunications companies.
All right, let's hear it. What's the problem?
Slow.
What's the issue with Flow now?
You have postpaid cell phone.
Mm-hmm.
There's several of them. I'm just going to list them. You have a postpaid cell phone, which has internet, obviously. You're in your house. You have separate internet capabilities.
Yes.
And you're trying to make a call on WhatsApp, and you dial, and you're being told, or check to ensure that you have internet connections. There are 2 internet connections. You have one that's in your house that you're paying for separately from your postpaid cell phone line. That's the first issue.
Mm-hmm.
However, the more frustrating issue is when you dial a number on your cell phone, and all you get is, you're being redirected to the person's voicemail. Or it doesn't ring, it just cuts off. Miss Bantan, we need to be careful in this country that one day you don't get up and nobody can communicate via the telephone. Because Flow are just spitting off more than they can chew, and they cannot carry calls. Another issue that I'm having, I just dialed a bank number a while ago, and I got a recording that says, please ensure, please be advised that this number is not listed.
Yeah.
I've had it happen to business places. I have a personal friend who uses cell phone to transact his regular business. That's how he earns his income. And one day I called him, and I got a similar recording. This number is not listed. Please ensure you have the correct number. And I had to call his wife and say to her, tell your husband that's how he's messing up his business. I don't know what more we can do. You need to get somebody from Flow to come on. As a matter of fact, Stephen Price is the head on.
I don't think I'm going to waste much energy in that direction, because it's highly likely that's not going to happen. That has been an issue. It has happened to me as well, and most times if you just give the number a ring again, or probably call 2 more times after that, you'll get through. But it's a problem. It's a problem because if the numbers are in the system, if the numbers are working, there's no way you should make a call to a number and it's telling you that the number is not listed or the number is no longer in service. Because
these are not all numbers.
Yeah, I know. It has happened to me. I've tried to call someone who I know their number is working. It's somebody I talk to, and it said the number is not working, and you call probably 2 more times after that, and you get through. So I know this is a problem, and Flow needs to look into these things, because you can mess up, as you said, you can mess up people's business that way. Because if this is a business number, and someone is calling the business for the first time, and this is the recording they get, they're gonna be turned off and probably try to find the service or the product somewhere else. So you are correct.
But Nora, can I ask you this? I don't know who's the last person you spoke to at Flow and what their response was. But the next step is the Office of Utilities Regulation. What do they have to say about these issues that we, the consumers, are facing day by day? And it is very frustrating.
I think
you're paid for a service and you're not getting the service, and you never get a rebate.
I mean,
From Flow.
no, you should apply for your rebate. If and as I said before on this program, where rebates are concerned, once you have Flow's policy, is once you have consecutive 72 hours without the service that you are paying for, then you are eligible for rebate, and you should go ahead and
Nora,
initiate the
here's the
process
thing.
for that. It's not
Here's
an
the thing.
automatic process.
No, I know it's not. But
Yeah.
here's the thing. It is not that you're out of service. It is that you're being frustrated because the calls are not going. Or, make it even worse, you connect with a person, you're speaking with them, and in the middle of the conversation, the call just drops.
Yeah.
And this is not somebody in Timbuktu you're calling. You're calling somebody down the road from you. And the call drops. Or you're silent. I've been listening to talk shows. I'm sure it has happened to you guys on Nationwide, where the host is taking a call, and in the middle of the call, they're just silent.
Yes, it has happened here.
What is OUR saying when you reach out to them?
No, but where I was just about to go there, where the OUR is concerned, based on my basic understanding of the OUR's role in that regard, they don't necessarily have how do I put it? Major regulating power over the and if anybody is listening from the OUR or anybody who has greater knowledge of this, you can correct me if I'm wrong, but based on how I understand it, the OUR really has major regulating power as it stands now over our utilities, which is water and electricity at the moment. They don't really have major regulating power over our telecoms providers. I think you have better luck if you have issues where customer service or the product that you're paying for is concerned with the Consumer Affairs Commission, where Flow and Digicel is concerned, read the products that they offer and services.
But I must tell you, sometimes I had an issue. I think it was earlier on this year or late last year, where I wrote Consumer Protection Division, the head of the organization. I wrote the Fair Trading Commission. And you don't get any justice from them. So, I mean, we are at the mercy of of this particular utility, because I'm not going to lump the other ones with it. This is Flow. And Flow needs to come on and tell Jamaica what is happening, because I'm not the only person experiencing this.
Well, so as I have said before on this program, after one day of probably half of the program being Flow complaints, I did have a conversation with a member of the communications department at Flow, and I was told that there are major works being done to improve the services that Flow is offering. I know I'm gonna say quickly, that's no comfort to the customers, because this has been an ongoing issue. This has been an ongoing issue, and so I'm just telling you what I was told when I did reach out, or when they reached out to me. They did say that they're doing major work to improve the services. I don't know when this work will be done. I don't know when we will start seeing improvements, but it is a major problem. And as it stands now, it's as if Jamaicans just have to sit and take it. And it is very unfortunate.
But we shouldn't.
But you say you can say it, you can say it, is Carlton? Carlton. Because you probably have the option of also, if you're increasingly frustrated, of switching to another provider. You have some people in Jamaica where Flow is the only provider that will pick up in the area. So if you don't have a Flow phone, you're disconnected.
Well, I tell you something. I once heard from a Flow technician who came to my house to attend to my cable needs that Flow is a backbone for other people. So
there you go. I don't want to.
I wouldn't put it any clearer than that.
Exactly.
Okay?
And I don't want to go there, but there you go. There you go.
I wouldn't put it any clearer than that. So, but the point of it is this. I would like, and I'm publicly calling on Mr. Richard Price, Stephen Price, Stephen Price, the head honcho of Flow, to come on Nationwide and to tell the consumers of Jamaica who are having the problems which I've clearly outlined, and I'm sure there are several others, when are we going to be getting better service? If you notice, Nora, Flow is advertising heavily on television and on radio. Come and sign up for the service and we'll give you a $20 voucher. We know how Jamaica people love freeness. 20,000 voucher. When everybody and them anti-run and sign up for these services and they cannot carry all the calls, the frustration that I've expressed is what is going to be the end result.
Yeah.
But their tax rate is going ching.
Yeah. We're way past the break. Yeah, we're way past the commercial.
Nora, I publicly call again.
Yes.
Stephen Price, come on the program, explain to Nationwide listeners and viewers and the whole of Jamaica what is the problem why we are being so frustrated.
Thank you. Yes, thank you so much for calling, Carlton. We're very much past the break. Right. Let's take the break and come back with more of your calls.
Spring into style with Unique Living. Upgrade your home with our extensive range of products. Get sleek shower panels, stylish vanities, LED and non-LED mirrors, plus kitchen sinks, closet solutions, ceiling fans, and more. Available in various finishes and sizes. Visit shop number 6, 30 Dunrobin Avenue, Kingston 10. Call 876-755-3661 or visit our website at www.uniquelivingja.com. Don't wait to spring into style with Unique Living.
Are you looking to drive sales and build brand visibility this summer? Be a vendor at the Nationwide 90 FM Back to School Fair on Saturday, July 26th at Harmony Beach Park, Montego Bay. Families from St. James, Hanover, Westmoreland, Trelawney, and St. Elizabeth will be out in full force. And you should be too. Call us at 876-630-1210 or email sales@nationwidenewsnetwork.com to secure your spot. Let's put your brand where it matters, on the ground. Tune in to Cliff Hughes Online Wednesday, July 17 from 10 a.m. to 1 p.m. as we broadcast live from the special Entrepreneurship Grants presentation ceremony at 61 Hagley Park Road. Through the local economic development support program, over $10 million will be awarded to 250 grassroots entrepreneurs in sectors such as health and wellness, food and agro-processing, art, craft, fashion, and more. Join us as we celebrate Jamaica's entrepreneurial spirit during Cliff Hughes Online on Wednesday, July 17 from 10 a.m. to 1 p.m. It's the special Entrepreneurship Grants presentation ceremony. Catch the live stream on our YouTube channel at Nationwide 90 FM Live 2. All this and more only on Nationwide 90 FM, the new revolution in media. This broadcast is brought to you by the Social Development Commission. Good morning. You're back here inside the Consumer Hour on Nationwide 90 FM. I am Nora Gay Banton, and we are taking your calls inside the Consumer Hour this morning. The phone lines are open, so if you have any consumer-related matters, do give us a call. The numbers to call, 876-630-9371-4 and 618-8255. This morning, the call is to Flow to officially come to the nation and tell us what you're doing to improve the services practically. Because, we see the ads, we see the fancy ads, and faster and da-da-da-da-da, and da-da-da-da, but that's not our reality as customers. And persons have been calling out to you for something, some word, some improvement, something. We can't just be here at the mercy. We are call people to call them a drop. We are call people to tell us that the people them number not in service. We not get no internet connection properly. People there them yard and can't get no cable all long. The cable not connect. TVJ now work all long, even though those may be, other issues. But man, come to the people them and tell them what is really happening with the service and how you are going to improve it. But as I say in the break, it's it's probably never gonna happen because as it stands now, they're okay. You know, they're fine. Still gonna have to pay your bills. You know, as I said, some people they don't have another option. So yeah, unfortunate, but it's the reality. Sherman, good morning.
Miss Nora.
Good morning.
Yeah, I'm having a problem here with flow also. In May, I lose my phone, so I stop the chip. Then I reinstate
What did you say you did with the chip?
because it stopped the number from.
Oh, you stopped it. Okay, you blocked it.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay.
Yeah, so I reinstate the chip. Then I realized that I have a balance of 1,600 on it in which as a loan. I didn't acquire that loan. But anyhow, I need my phone to use, so I pay it.
Mm-hmm.
Then at the same time, when I borrowed the money, I wanted to pay for a 7-day plan.
Yeah.
So I didn't have enough money, so I borrowed $500 from them.
Mm-hmm.
Borrowing that $500, the next day, I see somebody send me $1,400. So they're supposed to take back the $500 from it with the little interest. All I see on my phone is a balance of $400 and a little bit.
Okay.
So then I didn't say anything. No.
Wait, so you had a problem with that?
Yeah, because it was $500 from $1,400. 5 plus from $1,400. So leave me with a more balance.
No, hold on. You took a loan of 5. Did you have any credit on the phone before?
Yes, man. I had credit on the phone before, but I just want the $500 to top it up in order to make the 7-day plan.
Okay, so how much credit did you have on the phone before?
I think it was $900 and something, somewhere there.
You had $900 and something dollars.
Yeah.
And then you borrowed $500 to add to that to be able to do the service, to take out the plan.
Right.
Right.
And then somebody sent me $1,400 from overseas on my phone. So they're supposed to take out their $500 and leave me the balance. The balance was just $400. What I see with
did you activate the plan? Did you activate the plan?
Yeah, man.
Right, so that credit would be gone, right?
Right. So the next day, somebody sent me $1,400 on the phone.
Right.
So they're supposed to take the $500 from that, and then I should have. But I'll say on it as the balance was $400 and a little bit.
But that's what would be left from the loan and the interest, right? Because after you would have activated the plan, that credit would have been gone, no?
Right, that would have gone.
Right.
The $1,400 is separate from that, you know. So the person sent me that the other day. And then
hold on. I'm not understanding you clearly. You had $900 initially on your phone.
Yes.
You borrowed $500 to take out a plan. What was the cost of the plan that you?
The cost of the plan was I think it was $1,100.
All right, so you would have had $800 and something left. Well, no, because some of it was borrowed credit.
Right.
So that gone. The rest of the money is the borrowed credit, right?
Right.
So all of your credit that you initially had would have been gone.
Right.
So all you had left was borrowed credit.
Right.
Right.
So I'm saying to you, somebody gave me $1,400.
Somebody sent you $1,400 worth of credit. So they should have taken out now their $500. And you're saying you only saw $400 and odd dollars left.
Yeah, but that wasn't. I wasn't even paying that no mind. I just continued because I just need my phone to use.
Okay.
Anyhow, when 7 days plan, I only get 5 days from it. Right? Then I was then to
remember though, you know, even though them say it's a 7-day plan, you know, is if you use up if them give you 50 gigabytes in a the 7-day plan and you use the 50 gigabytes in a 2-day, you know, your 7-day plan essentially done. Yeah, so I know them just say 7 day, but I not really. You understand what I'm saying?
I understand, Miss Bantam, but not like me. I don't really use phone like that.
I see.
I always get my 7 days, right?
Okay.
But anyway, the 7 days plan up. 5 days. Okay, no problem.
Mm-hmm.
Then I see $800 borrowed credit on my phone. Plus my $400, I don't see it. And I see a borrow of $800 and something. So I went to the store in Maple and I suggested to them, they tell me now that they cannot get the report, but they won't get any answer till about 3 weeks' time. I said, how?
3 weeks?
Yeah. Then I didn't get any good response from them. So anyway, I called the OER.
Yes.
Calling the OER, they tell me that they would not respond to them until 31 days. So 31 days, I need my phone to use. She said, well, that's the policy. Anyhow, when she do respond to me about 3 weeks or 3 weeks plus, she's saying to me that they are saying that they see me have a loan of $800 plus a pay to go. I said, I don't have a pay to go on my phone. I don't understand all this. Right? And it is just like that. I went back to the store again to report the matter back to them again. They are telling me now that they have to hold on again for another 3 weeks. And I called them. All they get in on the thing is that a computer, whatever, talking to you.
The AI response.
Saying, you know what I mean?
Yeah, they have an AI response system. But just to get, everything clear, do you have anybody else who has access to your phone, maybe a child or someone else who has access to your phone who may have by accident or some other means borrowed the credit?
No, not my phone. My phone is not like that. But I'm just. They are telling me about a pay to go. That is on the phone.
What is a pay to go? I don't know what
they are saying that once you have a low amount of credit on the phone, then they will activate some credit to your phone. I said
you have such a plan activated. That's what they're saying, which
That's
is an automatic loan system.
Yes.
Oh,
that's I don't have an automatic.
So
loan.
all you need to do is find out how to deactivate that the automatic thing.
But what I'm saying that when I go to them, they did not suggest that to me. Say, okay, they could do it for me or something like that.
But once it activated, it can be deactivated, even though they're saying maybe by some accident, you activated, or it's I don't know what happened and this automatic loan system was activated on your phone where once the credit is low, they automatically send you some credit. Just find out how to deactivate it quickly. It can be deactivated. Don't make them trick you.
Yeah, I understand all of that, but the fact, I mean, they didn't say anything to me
and I understand that.
And I continue to have this loan, and I don't know about this loan. Even when I have money on my phone, I still say that I have loan.
So
I don't understand. I'm frustrated because with the other company, I just switch to the other company because with the other company, if you call them and they don't get them, they will respond to you.
So are you saying you already switched? You no longer have a Flow phone?
I can't buy them, so that's all.
Oh wow! Oh, because I was just about to, refer you to fix the problem. But don't be fooled. For the future, though, whatever is activated can be deactivated. We're up on the break, and since you already fixed the issue yourself, then no need to put you on to Michelle, who will give your contact to the Flow person. But thank you so much for sharing your issues, and for those who may also realize that them phone a borrow credit without them actually activating the borrow credit. Probably this is what is happening. So thank you for sharing.
Okay.
All right. Let's take a break and come back with more.
Spectrum Insurance Brokers provides quality insurance coverage and risk management services. The time by Spectrum Insurance Brokers Limited, setting the industry standards, is
9:33.
Need to make a change to your title or need a title? Geoland Title Limited. They do lost title application, add and remove names from titles, wills, estates. First-time registration land surveys also included, affordable rates and flexible payment options. NLA adjudication and land titling waivers also available. They have 8 locations island-wide. Call 876-754-6436 or visit their website at geolandonline.com. Geoland Title Limited. Secure your land, secure your title.
You have to win, then just bet. Bet on the game, no stress, no sweat. And win big in the wanna bet, just bet promotion. Spend $1,500 or more on one just bet ticket and complete the entry form at promotions.supremegames.com for your chance to win. Third place gets Beats by Dre. Second place gets an iPhone 15 and AirPods Pro. And first place gets a 65-inch TV and a soundbar. Promotion runs May 16 to July 20, 2025. Grand draw July 25, 2025. Authorized under Section 58(3) of the Betting, Gaming and Lotteries Act.
Calling all businesses. Nationwide 90 FM's Back to School Fair is heading to Harmony Beach Park, Montego Bay on Saturday, July 26th, and your brand should be there. With families from St. James, Hanover, Westmoreland, Trelawney, and St. Elizabeth expected to attend, it's the perfect chance to connect directly with back-to-school shoppers. Contact us at sales@nationwidenewsnetwork.com or call 876-630-1210 to book your vendor space today.
Good morning. You're back here inside the Consumer Hour on Nationwide 90 FM. I am Nora Gay Banton, and we're taking your calls this morning. Just remember the numbers to call: 876-630-9371, and that goes up to 4, and 618-8255. Just before we go back to the phone lines, just based on the last caller we had, where it seems as if he had activated some plan with Flow where when his credit goes low, Flow, he automatically gets a loan. I didn't know that service existed with Flow, and he was baffled as to why he kept seeing loans on his phone. And he got so frustrated. Well, we can't solve the problem again because I mash up the chip and dash for everything. So him already move on. But what I'm saying to you is if you find that you have activated something either by accident or unintentionally, or you entered into some plan that you never really wanted to, these things can be deactivated. I was telling the technical operator, Kevin, in the break that my mother had this thing on her phone. When you call it, you hear the song, My Dream, My Dream. And it was so annoying. And I said, Mommy, why you have this thing? She didn't even know, so she have it. She don't know how to take it off. And she didn't even know that this thing was taking, I think it was at the time about $70 per month worth of credit. $70 from your credit every month for play a song when people are call you. And she never know. And she didn't know how to take it off. And I had to go in, Google, and find what star, whatever you did have to go send whatever again to take it off. Whatever you activate can be deactivated. So that's a message to all those who have the tune, the callback tune on them phone, and don't know say to take off credit out on the phone. If somebody calling them here, my dream, no say you not pay for it a month time. So if you're okay with that, then fine. But if not, it can be deactivated. If you don't want it on your phone, it can come off. Don't think you're stuck in any of these things. You're not stuck. So if there's anybody else out there, I didn't even know, once again, I didn't even know Flow had such a service. But if you find loan coming off your phone and you don't know why them loan happening, maybe you have also entered into this automatic loan system with Flow. And if you don't intend to stay with it, find out how you can deactivate it. Let's go back to the phone lines. Dawn, good morning.
Hello, good morning. How are you?
I am good. How are you?
I could be better if I wasn't so upset from Water Commission.
Oh, geez. What happened now?
I just stepped out of Water Commission. Laura, I was off the island last year from November to February.
Mm-hmm.
And I turned off my meter before I left. I got a bill for $1,000-something.
Mm-hmm.
When I went to Water Commission, they said service charge.
All right.
I said, okay, I paid it. Laura, I was off the island from the 2nd of May to the 14th of June.
Mm-hmm.
And I get a bill for $3,007. I've been calling Water Commission. Every time they call, cut off and me can't get through to nobody. So I had to come to the office. Yesterday I came at 4 minutes after 4. They said the office closed at Portmore. But I lucky to open at 8:30 this morning. So I come back at 8:30 this morning. Nora Gay joined a line. And when I joined that line, they say, oh, you have to go and take a number over there to speak to somebody. They were at 76 and I got 84. But when you look, Nora, I'm just sitting there. I say, but this don't make any sense. So I say, let me speak to a supervisor. You can't speak to a supervisor, unless you speak to one of these agents.
So hold on, the line was moving, it wasn't going down.
When they reach at 77, when they reach at 79, they're gone back to 76 because I don't know what. Anyway, I just left out there now.
Mm-hmm.
No, I asked to speak because I say I didn't do anything wrong for me to be wasting time. That is time I'm wasting from 8:30 this morning.
Mm-hmm.
No, when I look, 9:15, I saw one of the representative who customer service. She finished work. She clock out. She finished that her part and she gone.
Clock out? What you mean clock out? The place not open 8:30. Also, 9:15 she gone.
She finished. So I say, wait, it's lunch. Your lunchtime already. So then everybody get vexed because me asking questions because I want to come out. So she gone. God. So 2 people double up at one place, 2 representatives, they are there on the computer, like, I don't know if one teaching one or whatever. So it was left one person. So when I started to talk now, the double up person, they call somebody, all right? Now, when I eventually went up now, hear what the young lady tell me. She hear me raise my phone, your phone is making, I say, yes, I'm waiting on Nora again, nationwide. Well, if you're waiting on nationwide, you'll have to come outside the court. I say, you're joking. So I sat there, so she asked me, I go, it is because I took a picture of my bill, Nora again.
Mm-hmm.
When I see the bill that they sent to me, they said that my the reading is
estimated.
1864. Nora again, when I realized I'm going to take a picture of my meter is showing me 1862. So I don't reach 1864 as yet. So I say, I took a photograph, I have a picture, I bring my passport, I bring everything. Oh, it was just an estimated bill. As soon as the bill is ready, you will be rebated. You hear me? Now again, me take up myself a big woman. What I'm doing in a water commission from morning. Because it's an estimated bill. As soon as the meter is ready, you will get a rebate.
So why did they need to estimate your bill? Your meter is not able to be read?
I know again, the gate wide open. You know, lock me gate with no key. As a matter of fact, a young lady was learning to drive and driving in my gate. So it can't even lock proper.
I don't mean to laugh, but...
This big woman there, water commission from morning. Drive gas, more me drive gas yesterday, you know. Reach 4 minutes after 4, and me had to leave. So, and me come back this morning, you know, gas there, and me drive a gas guzzler.
So
in the name of Jesus.
So they're saying to you that they estimated the bill. They are not giving you the reason for the bill to be estimated, but they estimated the bill, and they're saying that because they realize that it's an incorrect estimation and will give you a rebate next month.
Next month, when they read it, yes. What can go so?
Did you get anything officially from them to say that you will get a rebate?
No, I don't get nothing. No, everybody have attitude. Everybody swell pajanga, my mother would have said. Everybody swell up because me say, why should I come in here and be sitting down, squat have a seat? Like, you know, when you have a seat, you have to get a seat. I don't come for a seat. Then remember, I didn't know the road code, so I joined one line already to go up to find out I must take a number. So the people who know the road code, then just come and draw down them number and go sit down, but me don't know the road code.
Oh, so you were just standing there on the number, them a pass, you a pass.
All right. So me don't know the road code. Them something can't write.
Ah, boy. Did you at least get a name? Because since they told you that now we have to go wait till next month to see what happens, you know. Right.
She said no, it will not be this.
So you not pay the bill?
Eh?
You not pay the bill?
I'm gonna pay $3,000.
So how you gonna get rebate if you not pay it?
I don't know. she said rebate. That's what she said, the word rebate. No, okay, I am not paying it. I was not here for the entire billing cycle. I was off the island. I have my passport and I have the picture, the photograph that I take of the meter.
But the rebate will only come if you pay it.
I know welfare story. She never said, they will give me the proper reading to pay the proper amount. Because I'm not paying it. I'm not going to make water commission be any bank for me. No, okay? If I want bank, I'm going to go to bank and put my money. I'm not putting it in water commission. Because what you will have to do now is leave it out. They're not giving you a check, you know. You have to go leave it out. I'm not going to leave out anything.
Did you at least get the name of the young lady you spoke to?
No, okay? I get nothing, but I know who I spoke with.
All right. Well, let's see what happens next month.
I will keep you up to date.
All right. Let's
all right, no, again.
All right. So I hope that what they'll do is probably just discount the next bill based on the correct reading and what it should have been based on the fact that there was no consumption for that month. But let's take a break. When we come back, we will continue taking your calls.
Fill all your prescriptions, get cosmetics and other pharmaceutical items at Mannings Hill Pharmacy, located at 34A Mannings Hill Road, Kingston. Telephone 924-6280. At Mannings Hill Pharmacy, they stock all the hard-to-get medication. The time by Mannings Hill Pharmacy is...
It's 9:45.
Why rush around town for back-to-school shopping? Nationwide 90 FM is making it easy at our back-to-school fair. Come get your child measured for uniforms, check their shoe size, and purchase essentials right there on the spot. St. James, Hanover, Westmoreland, Trelawney, St. Elizabeth. We've got everything in one place just for you. That's Saturday, July 26, 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. at Harmony Beach Park, Montego Bay. The Nationwide 90 FM Back to School Fair.
Tune in to Cliff Hughes Online Wednesday, July 17 from 10 a.m. to 1 p.m. as we broadcast live from the Special Entrepreneurship Grants Presentation Ceremony at 61 Hagley Park Road. Through the Local Economic Development Support Program, over $10 million will be awarded to 250 grassroots entrepreneurs in sectors such as health and wellness, food and agro-processing, art, craft, fashion, and more. Join us as we celebrate Jamaica's entrepreneurial spirit during Cliff Hughes Online on Wednesday, July 17 from 10 a.m. to 1 p.m. It's the Special Entrepreneurship Grants Presentation Ceremony. Catch the live stream on our YouTube channel at Nationwide 90 FM Live 2. All this and more only on Nationwide 90 FM, the new revolution in media. This broadcast is brought to you by the Social Development Commission. Good morning. You're back here inside the Consumer Hour on Nationwide 90 FM. I'm Nora Gay Banton. We're taking your calls. We have just about 10 minutes or so left in the program. The numbers to call, 876-630-9371-24 and 618-8255. Stephen, good morning.
Good morning, Madam Nora.
Good morning, Sir Stephen.
I'm calling about Flow this morning.
Wow.
Yes. I received a bill from Flow, an internet bill.
Yes.
For 6,600 and something. That's my monthly bill.
Mm-hmm.
Then I saw a spike. It went up to 7,700 and something.
Mm-hmm.
Right? When I look at the bill, I wasn't sure what was taking place. So I called Flow. And Flow informed me that they increased the speed of my internet and hence the new amount. So I said to the young man, but I didn't ask you to increase the speed of my internet. So why am I being charged for something that I give you an instruction for? He was saying to me that that's the new system now and I can't reverse it. So I told him directly that I am only going to pay the amount I normally pay. Right? So I pay what I normally pay.
Yes.
Yes.
So hold on now. Nobody called you to say that they have an option for faster speed internet if you want it. It will come at an extra cost. Nobody called you to give you that information. Them just increase your internet speed and increase your bill.
Yes. Right? And I'm not even sure if that speed was increased. But I don't want
Precisely. Exactly, Stephen.
Yeah.
Exactly. Because this time no speed, no increase, none at all. You feel like your internet faster? I am going to assume not.
Right? And I only use that internet now and then. So I don't need any additional speed from Flow.
Well, so did you tell him that you want to go back to the old speed?
I told him, and he said that it can't go back.
Oh, so you just put me automatically in an irreversible plan and expect that I must find the extra $1,000 to pay? I never tell you I have the money to pay it.
Yes.
So no, but hold on there. While I would understand if Flow is telling me that they have now increased their internet package, you see, if them did tell me now, say, them increasing the package and it will now cost this, like how them raise the money for credit or them raise the money for the mobile internet plan, that would have made more sense to me. But you cannot just tell a customer they automatically increased your internet speed and you are now on a new plan. And this is the cost for your internet. I never tell you I want faster internet. I was quite okay with where the internet was. As a matter of fact, Stephen is saying he doesn't really use it like that. So he was quite alright with the speed that the internet was. Yeah. So how on earth you're going to give me something I never asked for? Something that is irreversible. And tell me I have to pay more money for it. Make it make sense. Make it make sense. This coming like you have cable. Them automatically give you more channel where you never ask for. You pay for TVJ, CVM, PBCJ, and the sports channel, and them decide to them want to give you Disney and Nickelodeon and Cartoon Network and tell you say it costs you more money where you never ask. And then them gonna tell you say no, them can't take off back the additional channel. And that it coming like, you know.
Yeah, a force thing.
Oh no, I just want somebody from Flow explain this to me. How?
I not pay that extra amount.
And I wouldn't pay it either. You didn't ask for it.
I pay what I normally pay.
How are you going to tell the man say you increase him internet speed? Something he did not ask you for. Then you're going to tell him it will cost him more. And then you're going to tell him it's irreversible. How? And then when people make certain speculations now, you know. No, trust me. This one, I would love to hear an explanation from Flo as to what is happening. Is it that everybody in a Jamaica internet, did everybody else get an increase in speed? Anybody else with Flow internet can let me know if you got an increase in speed and it's now costing you more for your internet? Anybody else out there? Because they did it automatically for Stephen here on the phone with us. It's now costing him more for his internet, something he did not ask for.
I asked my neighbor Nora, and my neighbor said her internet bill wasn't increased. So it cost the same.
So what are we just doing? Picking random customers to increase their speed? Like Oprah, you get more speed. Eh?
Yeah.
No flow. Come now. Stephen, stay on the line. Give your information to Michelle. And Flo, I'm gonna ask you to take Stephen's number and properly explain to him how he entered a new plan that he never signed up for. Stay on the line, Stephen. No, this now make no sense now, people. And maybe I'm gonna give Flo the benefit of the doubt, you know. Maybe the person who Stephen spoke to never explained it right to him. That must be the case. Because how? Because according to Stephen, him normally pay 6,000 odd for him internet, right? The next bill come, he's seeing 7,000 something. He's confused because this is not the regular cost for the internet package he signed up for. When he called Flo, Flo is telling him that they increased his internet speed. He did not ask for an upgrade. He checked with his neighbor. His neighbor didn't get an upgrade. Her bill is the same. He asked to be put back on his original plan. He's told it's irreversible. No Flo. No Flo. No. No Flo. How? You can't make these things up, you know. If his neighbor never get it, clearly it wasn't a community upgrade. It wasn't a large scale upgrade in the area. He was handpicked. What, for being a loyal customer, you get to pay us more? Was that it? No, something not right here, so. William, final caller for the morning. Good morning, William.
Good morning, Miss B.
How are you?
Well, giving God thanks, I am here.
Good, good.
You see how you call the call where you face 95% of them is slow?
Yes, yes.
That's why I tell you a couple of weeks or a couple of months that we need an office where we protect the consumer.
I agree with you.
Like when we used to have the prices commission. See? Because when you don't have that, we the consumer live to the mercy of these companies. And these people what come to us another 2 or 3 months to vote for them for your interest.
Why you not vote for Flo?
No, man. That's what I said. These people. We're talking
the government, the politicians, yes.
Right, and when them reach where them want to reach, them forgot what them to tell you.
Mm.
Because you notice, every week when you work the program, we have a problem with one or two of these utilities company, and these politicians not doing nothing. They just sit aside, listening, and just everything hunky-dory.
Yeah.
A couple of months ago, I tell you about this broker in the district of Rollinsfield in St. Thomas.
Mm-hmm.
Up to Sunday before, I went up there to a funeral. And that broker is still there, and at least it's 2. But that one not about is a precipice over there. No big unit cannot pass there, Miss B.
Where is that?
Rollinsfield District in St. Thomas.
Rollinsfield District.
Right. Miss Charles, the member of parliament up there.
Mm-hmm.
If anyone live in that area doing any construction work, they must go through Hector's River, go through Scotland and go around. Which I was speaking to a cousin. It's a truck normally charge them 90,000 or 80,000 for drop a truckload of material. Now it costs them 120 to 130,000.
Mm-hmm.
And some places of the district where you cannot go because it's 2 block away. So if you live in the middle between those 2, that get you supper.
Wow. Rollinsfield District, MP Michelle Charles. What's the plan there?
Right,
that major breakaway.
Right.
There must be some plan in place.
She know because she drives past it.
Mm.
Because she was a small car here, but you have to itch against the side, against the banking. Mr. Stephen Shaw also, because he think about it, he know about it.
Yeah. All right. Well, thank you for.
About 5 years now, I think that place broke away. And the second one that broke out from in Beryl, that go about a year now.
Yeah.
And nothing has been done to that one neither.
Okay. We're up on our time, but thank you so much for calling, William, and for bringing this one to our attention. Rollinsfield in St. Thomas, MP Charles. Michelle Charles, you're the member of parliament in that area. That breakaway has been there for some time now. I'm sure it must be dangerous because there's nothing protecting the people in that area when you drive along that way, and it's difficult retransportation. So MP Michelle Charles, what's the plan with the breakaway in Rollinsfield District? And Minister Vaz, the people are asking for some protection where Flow and Digicel are concerned, the telecoms providers, when they don't give us what we pay for, where do we go when the OUR tells us they can't respond until Flow comes back to them in 31 days? When these things are in place, the customers suffer. Minister Vaz, you've been doing well, and we're looking forward to great work from you where telecoms and the policies governing telecoms are concerned. That's all the time we have for the Consumer Hour this morning. We're going to make way now for Cliff Hughes Online.
That was the Consumer Hour with Nora Gay Banton.
Fearless and fair, Nationwide 90 FM. You're listening to Nationwide 90 FM. The time is
10 o'clock.
Cliff Hughes Online.